Hey everybody, my name is Morgan. I've been a nurse for almost 2 years now, and I've worked on the same unit the entire time. I work on a step down general medicine unit, and I absolutely love it. I'm never bored. I feel like I'm constantly learning, which is something that I really need to stay engaged. That's why I think I love it so much. I also love it because we have a really great work culture, and I was a CNA for 5 years before I became a nurse. I've worked on some units where the work culture is not so great and supportive, so I think that's another reason why I just really love where I am and the unit I work for. So one of my short-term goals is to get med-surg certified. You can take the exam after 2 years, which for me will be in January. So that is what I'm working on now. I've been kind of studying and I'm planning on like right at 2 years going to take it. And right after that, going for my clinical ladder 3, which right now I'm a 2. So part of that clinical ladder is like a project and being involved in things. So right now I started a new mentoring program on my unit for new nurses. And I'd really like to go hospital wide with that just because I feel like a lot of new nurses could really benefit from that. And I know that I totally could have. So right now it's just unit specific, so it's just to my unit because I'm the one in charge of it and taking care of it. But I guess in the next maybe year or two, I really hope to like get that started hospital wide so that other new nurses can benefit and hopefully maybe like the hospital would see nurses being retained more and less turnover. So we'll see. So those are my short and long term goals. Um, so I really have had like great interactions with managers on my unit. They're all really great and supportive. I guess the one negative thing though I'd have to say is I didn't get much feedback from my manager when I first started, and I'm someone who really needs that feedback and to know like where I'm at, where do I need to be, and I didn't even have like a one-on-one till after like 1 year. So I always felt like I don't want to like come to you and ask because I feel like if there was an issue that you would tell me, but also like I really wanted that feedback. So I guess that would be one negative thing. But positive wise is I just constantly feel like I'm really supported and they're there for you, which I feel like is something that really helps retain nurses and kind of help us grow because if you don't feel supported, I mean, I just feel like we're going to be miserable at work. So that's great. Specifically, I had my directive of nursing be really supportive when I had just a really hard encounter with a patient's family. And they were being really just difficult and, just throwing all sorts of threats out there. And I was a new nurse and I was actually just trying to advocate for the patient who cannot talk. And anyway, she was really supportive. She came and even found me later on because I was in like tears. And checked on me, made sure I was okay, and told me that, whatever happened, that, they had my back and that I was 100% in the right. And she was, told me that she was in the hospital, that she'd want me as her nurse. So I just feel like having that big support system really has just made everything so positive in my nursing career so far. So I hope that everything continues to be that way, and I just really value our upper leadership. So, yeah, those are my positive and negative experiences, and I'm excited to learn more about, upper management and leadership and where to go from there. So,